Mogul Motivation, educating and empowering entrepreneurs 1 week at a time. Presented by True Stories Media. And I am your host, Antoine Twiz Taylor. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Mogul Motivation. I am happy that you are back again. It's a beautiful, beautiful Wednesday morning, and it's going to be a great day for you no matter what has happened up until this point. Today is going to be great, and today you are going to prosper. When we were kids, they used to tell us a story about how babies were made. They used to tell us that the stork would bring the babies to the doorstep. Your parents would open the door. They would pick you up, take you inside. And that's how babies were created. That's the tale that they used to tell us as kids. But we know that's not true, correct? We know that is not how babies are made. Babies are not made in some factory in the sky, and storks do not deliver them to the doorstep. Babies are made through sexual intercourse. We know this, right? We know this. When a man and a woman have intercourse, that is how babies are made. Why am I talking about this? Because this is very important. You see, you are the one sperm cell that made it through all of that mess. Now we have to really think about this. Let's think about this for a minute. Out of all those sperm cells, millions and billions of sperm cells, you are the one that made it to the egg and developed into an embryo, into a fetus, into a person, and was born into this world. When your mother went into labor, she was in pain, she was screaming, and as soon as she gave birth to you, all of that went away because it was worth it once she saw your face. Once she saw what she had created, she smiled, she felt joy, she was happy. Whether it was through traditional labor or a C-section, the fact that you were born and created brought joy to your parents, brought joy to whoever raised you. The fact that you are here, the one sperm cell that made it through all of that, you won. You had to fight to get to where you are. You had to fight to just be created. You had to fight to be born. It was a struggle to even get here. So why do you think now that you are here in this world, building a business, going after your dreams, why do you think it's not going to be any more struggles? Why do you think it's not going to be any more fights to endure? It's always going to be a fight that we have to go through. You're always going to have to fight. We have to prepare ourselves for the constant and never-ending fights every single day, ladies and gentlemen. It does not matter what we're trying to do, whether we're building a business, whether our business has hit a plateau, whether we're struggling to make ends meet, whether you're trying to get into school, whether you're trying to follow your dreams. It does not matter what you're trying to do. It's always going to be a fight. It's always going to be 12 more rounds to go. And you have to be prepared for it. You have to constantly train your mind and your spirit to fight these fights, to go the distance. Don't let these things knock you out. You have to be a prize fighter in every single aspect of your life when it comes to success. You have to constantly, every single day, wake up, put the gloves on, and be ready for whatever is about to try to knock you out. Because I guarantee you, everything you encounter today, tomorrow, and every day after that is going to try to knock you out. It's a fact. The world does not want you to prosper. The world does not want you to succeed. That's why it's always unexpected problems at every turn. You ever notice when things are going great in your life, out of nowhere you get hit with a curveball? Out of nowhere, something comes out of nowhere and knocks you down on your feet and knocks you down on your butt and makes you think that all of the work you have been putting in has been in vain because now you're taking one step forward and 2 steps back. That's not true because you have been progressing. Whether you know it or not, you have made progress in your life. When you look at all the things that you've accomplished and overcame in the past, you have to realize that everything in the future is light work to you. You can do everything in this world but lose. That's the mindset you have to have. You have to constantly train every single day to be ready for those things that's going to try to hit you with a left hook. Because if they hit you with a left hook, it's okay. You can get down, but you can get right back up before that 10 count. Don't stay down. Don't continue to let these things get you down. You're trying to build a business and your business is struggling. You don't know how to get to that next level. You don't know how to make these sales. You don't know how to become successful. Keep working. Keep trying to figure it out. Keep going out there every single day to figure out what can you do to change things. How can you change your plan, your strategy, your marketing, all of these things? How can you constantly bring on new people to help benefit your business and elevate your brand? Constantly go out there and continue to fight. Do not quit. Do not stop. Do not quit. Okay, you didn't get into school? That's fine. Reapply. Get another application in. Apply to another school. You didn't pass the bar exam? That's fine. You're going to pass the next one. All of these things are just left hooks that come out of nowhere that temporarily knock you down, but you got to get up before that 10 count. You cannot let these things knock you out. I can't stress that enough, ladies and gentlemen, because I went through it. I constantly go through it. I get hit with left hooks all the time. And I never see them coming. But I refuse to stay down. I refuse to get knocked out. You know why? Because that means all of the work, all of the training that I put in, all of this work, all of this research, all of the reading, all of the work that I put in will be in vain. And I should have never stepped into that ring. Don't step into that ring if you're not prepared to go the distance. Because see, once you step into this ring, it ain't no turning back. You can't get out that ring. You can't go out that ring as a quitter, as a loser. Because everything will be in vain at that point. You got to go that distance and you going to win. You have to knock out all of these obstacles in front of you. It's that simple. You have to fight for that prize. And your prize may vary. Everybody's prizes are different. Your prize may be to build a $20 million business. Your prize may be to become a brain surgeon. Your prize may be to become a lawyer for underprivileged kids in the inner city. Whatever your prize is, you got to keep fighting until you get that prize. Don't stop. That's all I got to say this week, ladies and gentlemen. One simple thing. You had to fight to be born into this world, and you got to fight to succeed in this world. It's never going to be a cakewalk. I basically said the same thing for 7 minutes because it's so true and I'm so passionate about it. Don't get knocked out. You might get knocked down. You will get knocked down, but don't get knocked out. You do the knocking out. You the one. You're the Mike Tyson of this. You're the Muhammad Ali of this. You're the greatest. Negativity, debt, bankruptcy, divorce, failure, rejection. They are not the greatest. They are not the victors. You are. You're the one that's going to win in the end. You're going to win that heavyweight bout, not them. So keep that in mind as you continue to build your business and as you continue to go forward and go after your dreams. I don't care what it is, and I don't care what you're going through right now. You will win. You will knock it out because you're a prize fighter. So let's continue to work. Let's continue to imagine reality. And until next week, ladies and gentlemen, let's keep going the distance. Let's keep going 12 more rounds. Let's keep going. Let's not stop, and let's make it happen. Have a great day. I'll talk to you next week.